granted? When you see your own picture, your own clips on TV, you get so much attention. What goes through your mind?
Um, it's great and it's an honor and it's good for the school and the program and something that is good in a lot of ways, but not a focus of mine. My focus has to be what it has been all year is 100% on being 1-0 this week. So we've already moved on and are focused on a good TCU team.
Dana says it's the best throw he's ever seen. Of course, he likes to make big statements sometimes, but I mean, is it the best throw you've ever had in your career?
It was a good one. I'm glad I did it. I haven't really ranked them. I'm glad we made it work and got a win. We were 1-0 last week, and we'll be 1-0 this week.
You went all week without throwing a pass to him in practice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then all of a sudden, here the game's on the line. Why him?
I trust him. It speaks a lot to the off-season work that he and I and a lot of these other guys have put in and continuity build in the off-season. He wasn't able to practice, had a couple guys banged up. He was one of them. And, he said he's ready to go on game day. Watched him run around, and, I have all the confidence in the world in him. And, he looked pretty fast on that play and gave him a chance. He made a play.
Did you see the whole thing? I mean, were you upright at the time after you threw it?
Yeah, it was actually.
You always ask that.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind? Don't be too far, or yeah.
Yeah, no, I was running out of room. Threw it where I thought it was still inbounds. And, saw him catch it, and I knew when he caught it that he was in. I could see he was in. And then it was, all right, we got to get this 2-point play. It was getting back lined up to get that was the first thing because I was expecting to score. And, not necessarily we were running low on time, so I knew I had to kind of start taking shots and got one. And Gary made a great play, like I said. And then it was on the 2-point play. We talked about it on the sideline. Let's go get a score and get our 2-point play going. So that was immediately what was running through my mind is making that 2-point play work.
And before the snap, the referee was, and the clock was running. And then what are you thinking?
He was holding it, and I at the time I thought everybody was lined up, so I looked back at the white hat like, are we gonna go? Because I don't have a lot of time left, and I was, and then I looked back and was just waiting. As soon as he left, I snapped it, and I kind of had an idea how much time we had. Like I said, I knew we were running out of time, so and we had a vertical on, so I was going to take a shot if I could, and he got open and ran by the safety, so saw it and had to get it out a little quicker than. I planned, like I said, we were running out of room, but it was one of those deals where it wasn't the greatest management on our part, but guys make plays in situations like that, and Gary made a big play.
Did you guys supplement that? Where you stand there?
Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah, so we had the sub deal, which you don't want to do in 2 minutes, but that's. It's a mixture of a lot of things, something we've cleaned up, but we were 1-0 last week. Gary stepped up and made a play, so we're not going to harp on that. We're going to get better and move forward like we do with all our corrections, and we have, and we're focused on TCU.
Which was tougher, 2-point conversion or the touchdown pass?
Tougher. Oh, man. Well, the pass was tougher. The 2-point play we've had in and repped, and with the first time we scored to David, that looked pretty easy, right? We've done that a few times. David's amazing at stuff on the goal line. So anytime you line up one-on-one on him, that's pretty easy on me because he makes it easy. And then the second one was just, doing whatever I could to get in the end zone. But the pass lining up and the time running out, and then the way Gary was able to, take that inside release and run past that safety and have an awareness of where he's at on the field and make that catch. I don't think people realize how tough that is of a play. And he made an unbelievable play, and in crunch time.
Did you see Tom Herman was annoyed that you didn't get called for even another celebration penalty, apparently?
I did not see that.
His argument is you were celebrating as you were going in, but what, in your mind, what was that a celebration, or is that just extending for the goal line?
Yeah, no, I was putting the ball over the line, so I made sure that I was in before anybody touched me, or that pylons have been bad to me in the past, and I just was putting it over, so it was already in there. Made sure I was in, and nobody was really close to me at that point. But I mean, I don't know if I wasn't like taunting anybody or anything. I was excited that we scored. It's something that Dana's addressed to the team, and we'll be better moving forward. I'm glad we got a win. We were 1-0. That's our goal at the end of the day. Like I said, with all this stuff, and we were 1-0 last week, and we've moved on and want to be 1-0 this week.
Your coaching staff said Giovanni's really coming to his own the last couple of weeks. What's he done to really take that next step?
He's a lot. I think I'm big on practice translating to the game, and I think he's practiced really well. Wesco's been a great leader in that room, leading by example in practice, and Coach Grier does a really good job with those guys. Just he's really detailed and thorough on their assignments, and those guys take coaching and they execute. And like I said, I think the practice that him and Wesco have put in have translated to the games, and they've become huge in our offense and done such a great job blocking and run game and pass game, and then also getting out and making plays.